there was a report that came out this week. And I was a little bit surprised about one of the games that got announced, but the first one I wasn't. Gears of War E-Day and State of Decay 3 are reportedly coming to PlayStation 5.
That's surprising.
Very surprising. I wasn't surprised about Gears because Reloaded, is coming.
Here's the thing also. I'm probably sure you're thinking the same thing as like, if that's coming to PlayStation, that means State of Decay 3 is in development.
Right. Well, it's definitely got to be in development. We just didn't know if it just felt like it was in hell.
So if that's the case, if it's already been announced it's going to PS5, then
let me put it like this. There are reports that are coming out, but no official confirmation yet from Xbox.
Well, if that's the case, even still, rumors be rumors, but there's got to be a source of why.
Exactly. That's why I think that there's some validity to it.
So there's a good shot that we'll see State of Decay 3 at the Xbox Showcase.
Yes, I don't know if we're going to see it this year.
I told you ahead of time this would happen.
Well, yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad that State of Decay 3 is still moving. Fable, I don't know, but State of Decay at least.
The thing with Fable is that I showed you the post on Instagram.
Right.
They posted like a homage to like games that they still have.
Right.
That people play that have been over for 20, that reached that big 2.0 mark. The first one I swapped to was Fable.
Yep.
Well, I was like, oh, so y'all have Fable on the mind. And I noticed through, like I was skipping through some of the games that were on there, and I noticed recently that a lot of those games got sequels. The only one I saw that wasn't was Fable and some other one.
Now, Fable, I think they're giving. It's been very weird the way Xbox has done this, because remember at the Xbox Game Showcase, Phil Spencer said we've got great games coming out in 2026. He said Gears of War E-Day. He named a number of games, but he didn't name State of Decay 3, but he did name Fable. And so I don't know what they're doing, dude. And then you get this report that comes out that State of Decay 3 is coming
next year.
Is coming to PlayStation.
It's probably next year.
Do you think State of Decay 3 is releasing next year?
I think State of Decay is releasing early next year.
Really?
Yes. I don't think it's gonna be early. Like it's not gonna be mid-year like GTA 6. But then again, there's the off chance that GTA 6 gets delayed again.
There's talk that it might be.
Yeah, I swear.
I saw there was something that came out where some I don't even know if he was necessarily reliable, but apparently there was a leaker that said that GTA 6 is more than likely getting delayed until September of next year.
If it does, then that's just disappointing.
Oh, bro. Well, okay, so obviously we have Gears of War Reloaded that's releasing on PlayStation.
Yes.
Gears of War E-Day coming to PlayStation, I thought was probably going to happen because, it's kind of the writings on the wall with Gears of War Reloaded, right?
Yeah.
State of Decay 3 is interesting, but apparently in this report also, Jeff, it said that Halo 7 will be coming to PlayStation.
Interesting. Halo
Now, that
7
would be huge because Halo's championship series, the HCS, is getting canceled after Halo Champs.
Okay.
So once the Halo Championship Series wraps up this year, those esports players are going to be in a limbo state while they're waiting for for the next Halo or whatever. Kind of reminds me of what happened with Gears esports actually, because very similar things happened. But Halo coming to PlayStation, I think would be
not surprising.
I think it'd be great.
I think
for them.
I'm not surprised, mainly because the studio that makes Halo is owned by Sony. They recently bought them within like the last couple years.
They bought Bungie.
Yeah,
Sony did.
Yeah, Sony bought Bungie.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising.
Yeah.
So it.
Do you think Jeff,
my big worry is that Halo's now going to be a PlayStation exclusive, which would be sacrilege.
Oh, there's no way. No way, bro. Well, because Xbox formed Halo Studios, which was 343.
Yeah.
And now they're Halo. They've created an entire studio just called Halo Studios.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Battlefield did. Now it's Battlefield Studios. Yeah. I don't know if it's necessary. Whatever. I'm not sure exactly how they are putting these teams together. If it's like multiple teams that make up Halo Studios or if it's just 343. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But do you think that this is a sign of, hey, a lot of these PlayStation exclusives? I mean, Death Stranding on Xbox now.
Yep.
And it was a
sale.
console exclusive
And
for PlayStation, and now it's on Xbox.
And still on a massive sale, I may add.
Yeah.
And Helldivers coming out.
I
did
not think I would ever say this, dude. Like, at least, I mean, I thought maybe at some point we would be able to say this, but I never thought I would, like, I thought it would be maybe a number of years away until we saw maybe, could we say The Last of Us, God of War, all of those coming to Xbox?
I can see God of War. I can't see Last of Us because that's like a staple on PlayStation. Xbox
is giving Gears, and if they give Halo, those are the staples right there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
My bet is it's probably going to be God of War and Spider-Man. Those either be Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2. I wouldn't mind 2 because I haven't played 2 because the only reason why I haven't played is because I don't feel like buying a PS5 just to play Spider-Man 2.
Do you think, though, Jeff, that this is a sign that the exclusivity is dead?
Oh, without a doubt, within like the next year or two, it's going to be completely gone.
You just think, like, I'll give you an example. Yeah. Like, let's bring up The Last of Us. Let's say they made a Last of Us Part 3. Would it be on Xbox and PlayStation?
Most likely, I believe it.
I think so too.
I
think that exclusivity is almost dead.
Almost dead. The only
which is crazy. Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Good and bad, because when people make games, especially for companies, especially for like, I'm just gonna say Last of Us again. That thing is designed to be played on the PS4 or PS5 or whatever console you have for it. If you make games that are for, like, say, example, Battlefield, you have to make sure that it's functional for every console. And if they believe, and the easy way to do that is that you pick obviously I'm gonna say Xbox because it is the weaker console. I'm gonna straight up say it. As much as I hate to deny it, it's true. If you make it and it's able to run well on Xbox, I have no doubt it will run well on a PS5 or a PC, obviously. So the problem that comes up is, like, you might make a game that's not too good for consoles. And then not to mention, you also have to pay for servers that are either console separate or PC separate, because you can't have those two lobbies together.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Right.
Unless you want to, which is bad. You don't want to do that. It's not a good idea. You always want to keep console gamers and PC players separate, and then you have like the weird margin in the middle, which is PC players who want to play with console players, and you have console players who want to play with PC players. But there's more people who want to keep it separate. Here's an interesting question though: is if you have no console exclusivity anymore, does that hurt? Like sale prices for consoles? Yes.
Right.
Yes. Because
it's like say I'm a PlayStation user, what's gonna get me to go play Xbox now, or what's gonna go get me to buy an Xbox, especially now that the prices are higher?
Yep.
Nothing,
except one thing.
Steam, if it comes out.
No, not Steam. It's Game Pass.
Game Pass is cool. I mean, I'm with you.
I honestly think that's like one of the major reasons.
The cheat code.
Yeah, I honestly think that's like the major reason. Like, I could see where, for example, like Xbox releases State of Decay 3. It's on Game Pass, and you're able to play it on PlayStation.
But it's like 50, 60, 70 bucks or whatever. Yeah.
So that would be the benefit of buying either a PlayStation or Xbox. If some PlayStation comes out with a Game Pass-like system, that's where they can put their new titles.
Day one or whatever.
Yeah, day one releases.
But on Xbox, we have to pay.
Yes, and you can also put, like, because what Game Pass does, they have Game Pass rewards, where certain games will like give you free shit just for having Game Pass. So I can see that working for Sony, because you can put your Sony titles there and give special rewards for that.
Yeah.
And I think that would work.
I agree.
Because it would it's the same, but it's different.
Right.
And I can see that working amazingly.
Yeah. I'm with you, dude. I think
you have to justify the reason for buying the new console, which I get. And that reason has always been, for the longest time, exclusives. Now that we're starting to get rid of exclusives, you got to find another reason.
Well,
why.
and Jeff, I know we were kind of joking. I think it was a couple episodes ago, but I don't know if there's the logistics behind what I'm about to say are very complicated. But when we talked about a super console,
That's possible.
it's starting to become more like Xbox and PlayStation are like, dude, we're good now. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Well,
what I
the
mean?
thing is,
Or
like,
maybe they're not good, but they're like, hey, we're on speaking terms now.
certain companies have already been
But-
doing that. But the problem is like it's basically just a bunch of consoles slapped together in a PC case.
Mhm.
Which is, I mean, that's basically what it is, but you don't have that super console where it's basically a PC, just cheaper.
So you have PlayStation, Xbox, they come together, they put their heads together, they make a console that has capable for Steam and PlayStation, Xbox games, and they're like, we want to take on Nintendo.
that's
gonna be tough,
That's
though.
the only way I think Nintendo loses, because they're in a bit of a hot spot right now.
Well, you know what's crazy to me, bro, is this leads to the second part of this whole thing where Gears and State of Decay are going to...
Apex is going to be on the Switch too.
Okay, that's exactly what I was about to say. Because, brother, not only the report states that for example, Gears of War E-Day will release on PlayStation 5, but will also go to Switch 2. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. The thing that kind of makes me pisses me off about that is why are they going to give why are they going to give Gears of War to the Switch when Nintendo doesn't give Xbox anything like Mario or Donkey Kong?
The thing is,
you know what I'm saying? That's what
see,
makes me mad about it.
I could see Mario and I can see Donkey Kong because that's like their bread and butter. Like that's okay. So like to put in perspective, like that's their Halo, that's their Gears, that's their child.
Right.
Same thing with Pokemon. The Pokemon company, the guys who make Pokemon Game Freak, they're making something for Microsoft. They're making a game which looks so much better than what they've been doing for them, because like they only do Pokemon. That is what they're known for, is Game Freak, is making Pokemon.
Yeah.
And now that they're mixing with Microsoft to make something else, I'm a little interested.
Well,
But here's the thing also, like the reason the thing that you brought up was, why aren't they giving instead of just taking? It could be the start of a give and give relationship instead of just a give and take.
yeah.
Because Nintendo's stubborn. They are stubborn. And they are very protective of their stuff.
They are. I mean, it's insane. I'm just saying, like...
They try to get on Steam and say, delete all this stuff off of Gary's mod because it's Nintendo assets. And unfortunately, they had to do that, which was a big pain for a lot of people who like regularly use Gary's mod. Which sucked.
Yeah. Well...
And they've been fighting Power devs for a while.
I mean, so now I'm wondering, okay, well, for example, is State of Decay 3 also going to the Switch 2? Do you think it's going to operate properly?
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
State of Decay is a very simple system.
Well, I'm saying even like Gears.
Gears would be a little more questionable. But that's why it blew my mind when I was watching the Nintendo Direct today as well, where they were like announcing like some of their like it was mainly designed for like outside companies who are making Switch 2 games, which I saw Apex, which I was blown away. I was like, what? Apex is coming to the Switch? Okay.
Dude, I haven't played Apex. Well, actually, it's been a couple of months since I played Apex.
I've lost interest in it.
I have to.
It's become...
Where's Titanfall 3? That's what I want. But
I don't want ads in my freaking game.
Yeah.
But yeah, another game that I saw that was at the Presents was a new Monster Hunter game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What for the Switch 2?
Well, it's going to be on the Switch 2, and it's going to be on Xbox and PS5.
Oh, no way! They're making another Monster Hunter right now.
Yeah, it's not a main series Monster Hunter. It's a side story. See, they have like a side game.
It's like Far Cry Primal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except it's kind of like, it's very different. It's like an RPG style.
Okay.
Where you got level, you got XP, and all that type of stuff. It's called Monster Hunter Stories.
When is that coming out?
I don't know. All we have is the announcement trailer.
Okay. That's cool though.
The main story of it.
I love it when you build lore, story, even if it's a little bit different. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, this seems like a little bit more because like the last stories games have always been kind of like kid friendly. This has war in it.
Yeah.
Like actual war, so like medieval war. So this will be good. I'm interested to see where it goes with it because it's got my attention because I love stories. I think it's very cool because like one of my favorite thing to do in games is tame animals. In this one, you get to tame monsters from Monster Hunter, and you can ride them. They're so freaking fun.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
So your overall thoughts though about State of Decay 3, Gears of War E-Day, Halo 7 going to PlayStation, pretty positive.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't see a problem with it.
I'm all in. I'm like, if it means that we get more Gears of War games, if it means that, you know, like, well, probably on the flip side for you, like with Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox, if it means that Helldivers 2 is going to get multiple more sequels because the franchise grows more.
I don't see them making sequels. I do see them making more content for the game.
Oh, you don't think they're going to make a third one?
No. I think it's going to be, because like the thing is with Helldivers, has an over-expanding story to the point where, because the thing is, the story is not written by the devs. It's written by the players. The events that happen in the game are writing the game's story.
Oh, okay.
Like the battle from Malevelon Creek, that is written by the story from the gamer's perspective. The really cool thing that they did was, in game, they gave the Helldivers a choice to either save attack a section to save civilians to get them out of a hospital, or go to this location and basically unlock a new stratagem. What the players did was actually really cool. They went to go help the mindless NPCs, and guess what happened? The devs donated like a couple $100,000 to a children's hospital because of what the players did, which was such a cool thing to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And not to mention, like, with recent Helldivers lore, like the fight for Super Earth. Yes, I hate the name, but it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah. Like, that is.
I mean, that was like trending on X.
Yeah, it was everywhere. My favorite metal artist made a freaking song about it. He made 2 songs about it.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's very good. He made a lot of Baldur's Gate content. He's such a big 40K fan.
Oh, that's cool.
He made multiple songs. He has an entire album just dedicated to Helldivers and 40K. I love him. He's such a cool guy. I love him.
Well, we're going to come back around to Helldivers 2 here shortly, but the question is for all of you guys out there, what do you think about State of Decay 3, Gears of War E-Day, Halo 7 coming to PlayStation 5 reportedly? What do you guys think about it? Are you excited about it? Mad about it? Let us know in that comment section down below and let us know your thoughts.